Did scientists just capture the soul on camera? A journey through light, life, and mystery. What happens in the final moments of life? Is the soul just a myth, or is there science behind this ancient idea? Stay with me, because today we're diving deep into a stunning mystery. A story where cutting-edge technology meets age-old questions. Did scientists accidentally stumble upon proof of the soul? Or are we being misled by clever illusions? You're watching Philosophical Pulse, where questions matter more than answers. Subscribe now so you never miss a truth hidden beneath the surface. A flicker after death. In the early 1990s, a Russian physicist named Dr. Konstantin Korotkov made a claim so bold, it shocked both spiritual seekers and scientists alike. Using a device he designed, called the Gas Discharge Visualization Machine, Korotkov said he could detect a glow leaving the human body after death. He called this glow the biofield, a visible trace of energy that fades slowly over 24 to 48 hours. But what truly astonished him was this. The glow wasn't random. It changed based on how the person had died. If the death had been violent or traumatic, the glow was jagged, intense, and long-lasting, as if unresolved emotions still lingered. But with a peaceful passing, the glow faded steadily, gently, almost like a candle slowly going out. Could this glow be the human soul, leaving the body? Or was it something else? The light that can't be seen. Around the same time, another scientist in Japan, Dr. Masaru Emoto, was conducting his own strange experiments. His focus wasn't death. It was water. Emoto believed that water could hold consciousness. He exposed different water samples to words, music, and even thoughts. One bottle was labeled with love, another with hate. After freezing the water, he took microscopic photos of the resulting ice crystals. The results? Stunning. Water exposed to positive emotions formed intricate, symmetrical crystals. Negative messages, on the other hand, produced deformed, chaotic patterns. Emoto's conclusion: consciousness influences the material world. If this fascinates you, drop a comment below and tell us what you think. And don't forget, Philosophical Pulse is where the rational meets the mystical. And if thoughts could do that, what else were they capable of? A glow within. As these theories floated somewhere between mysticism and science, another line of inquiry emerged, this time backed by hard data and decades of peer-reviewed research. Meet Dr. Masaki Kobayashi, a Japanese biophysicist who wasn't interested in metaphors or soul stories. He wanted to know why living organisms, yes, including humans, emit light. And I mean that literally. With ultra-sensitive cameras cooled to -120 degrees Celsius, Dr. Kobayashi discovered that human bodies emit ultra-weak light particles, called biophotons. These aren't visible to the naked eye, but they exist. Tiny bursts of light, radiating from every living cell. His findings were simple but groundbreaking. When our brain becomes more active, we glow. When we feel stress, we glow more. When cells begin to die, that glow fades away. Light, as a signature of life. But wait, how is this light being produced? The hidden culprit. The answer came in the form of a dangerous molecule, ROS, or reactive oxygen species. Now don't worry, we're not getting too technical here. Just imagine this. When our cells produce energy, they also create waste. ROS is one such waste, a volatile byproduct like sparks from a machine. When ROS moves through the body, it steals electrons from other molecules. That process releases energy, tiny flashes of light, biophotons. This is the glow Kobayashi captured. Not some mystical aura, but a real chemical process. Still, one question remained. If we glow more under stress, and glow differently when dying, could this glow explain what mystics have always called the soul? You're still with us? That means you're curious by nature. Hit the like button and subscribe to Philosophical Pulse, because this is only the beginning. challenging the myths. Let's pause here, because not everyone agreed. Other scientists, like Fritz Albert Popp, believed this glow wasn't just a side effect of stress or death. He argued that biophotons were actually used by cells to communicate, a kind of biological Morse code. But critics pushed back. They said Popp was overreaching, confusing correlation with causation. Still, the pattern persisted. Our bodies emit more light in times of change, especially birth, growth, and death. And that leads to something remarkable. In 2004, Kobayashi discovered that cancer cells glow brighter than healthy ones, sometimes up to 5 times more. Why? Because cancer cells are wildly active, producing energy chaotically. It's as if illness itself screams through light. Soul or signal? So where does that leave us? If death causes our energy to scatter, if our final moments produce a measurable glow, is it really the soul escaping? Or are we just witnessing the biochemical shutdown of a complex machine? It's tempting to call that glow the soul. But as the science grew more precise, one thing became clear. These lights were linked to metabolism, to chemistry, not some invisible spirit. And yet, even with this clarity, the mystery didn't vanish. In fact, it deepened. Because no matter how many molecules we measure, we still can't answer the most haunting question. Why does something as complex as consciousness arise at all? Light beyond proof. Here's where science and philosophy dance. Scientists like Korotkov and Emoto might have been wrong about some details. Their devices may have picked up moisture or electrical conductivity, not a soul. But their curiosity led somewhere real. Because even Kobayashi, one of the most grounded researchers in this space, admits that we're only scratching the surface. Our understanding of consciousness, of life, of the self, it's still in its infancy. And maybe the glow we see isn't the soul itself, but the fingerprint it leaves behind. We unpack mysteries like this every week on Philosophical Pulse. Tap that bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. The new frontier. With AI and ultra-sensitive sensors, the field of biophoton research is expanding rapidly. Doctors can now detect inflammation, mutation, even early signs of cancer, just by measuring this light. Imagine a future where diseases are caught before symptoms arise, where your body's light becomes the earliest warning system. But also, imagine understanding that your mood, your health, your very thoughts are affecting this light right now. You're glowing, even as you watch this video. And maybe, just maybe, what ancient texts called the soul is simply the part of you that lives in light. Conclusion. So, did scientists capture the soul? No, not exactly. But what they did capture was something just as miraculous. Proof that life is radiant, that our cells glow with purpose, and that in our final moments, something beautiful leaves us, not because it's mystical, but because we are part of a universe that is always glowing, always alive. Maybe the soul isn't separate from science. Maybe it's hidden in the light we've been ignoring all along. If this made you think deeper, share this with someone who's been asking these questions too. You're not alone. You're part of the Philosophical Pulse community. If this video gave you chills or sparked a new thought, drop a comment below. What do you think the soul is? And don't forget to subscribe, because we're just getting started on our journey through truth, science, and the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay luminous, only on Philosophical Pulse.